So I just want to talk a little bit about Omar Khadr and some of the protests that have been happening. But right away, I want to say thank you very much and congratulations to the JDL and everybody who attended the protest in Mississauga just outside of Toronto here. There was a dinner fundraiser that Justin Trudeau himself was attending, and the JDL, along with many other patriots, decided to show up to show their disgust, their opposition to the Omar Khadr settlement. And it actually forced Justin Trudeau to enter the rear of the building. Now, I don't know if he was embarrassed, if he was too afraid to actually confront the protesters, but anyhow, his pathway was disrupted. He was aware of what was happening. Great job for everybody who showed up. And not only that, not only did you show Justin Trudeau how you felt, you got great media coverage as well, guys. I seen a clip on CP24, I seen an article in The Sun, I wrote a blog about it myself. Stephen Alexander Myatt, Facebook personality, he posted a live video of it, and it got like, I think over 100,000 views now, tens of thousands of likes, I believe. It's doing a phenomenal job. And I always try to stress the importance of, you know, kind of exposing things, taking it into our own hands, right? Like, we all have the power to get our cell phones out there, to capture events, and we shouldn't just leave it up to the mainstream media or even the alternative media. All of us can do our part and help exposing our own side or the ignorance of the other side. So again, congratulations to everybody who showed up, JDL and all the protesters, all the patriots. Great job, guys. For those of you who don't know about Omar Khadr, if you don't know anything about him, he is a former terrorist, a former Guantanamo Bay detainee. He has confessed to throwing a grenade, which killed an American soldier in Afghanistan. And a military judge by the name of Patrick Parrish, I believe his name is, has stated that the confessions were legit. Okay, they were voluntary. He was not coerced. He was not beaten or tortured into them. It was totally legit. But Khadr's lawyers since have taken the Canadian government to court, and Justin Trudeau just decided, he elected to settle out of court to the tune of $10.5 million, pissing off many Canadians in the process. Okay, I'm talking 71% of Canadians completely disagree with his decision. And a very interesting statistic is that 60%, I believe, of liberals disagree with that. So even his own people, even his own supporters, think that the settlement was bogus. So it's no wonder that we're seeing protests propping up across the country. So moving forward, there's a protest happening in Hamilton on the 29th. I believe it's happening at 2 p.m. It's happening at City Hall. I'm going to be there myself. It's being put on by the Canadian Combat Coalition. So yeah, if you're in the Hamilton area, that's a perfect opportunity for you to get involved, right? I think everybody should feel safe in attending these protests. There's nothing even controversial about it. The overwhelming majority of Canadians disagree with this decision. So, I mean, don't be afraid. This is an excellent opportunity for you to come out, get to know fellow patriots, take part in a very important protest. And I think it's important that we make this as polarizing as possible, because moving forward, 2019, we want to make sure that voters remember this. We want to make sure that they remember all the stupid decisions that Justin Trudeau has made so that he doesn't get elected again. We want to make sure that we get Andrew Scheer in there. So let's make this as polarizing as possible, guys. So yeah, like I said, Hamilton, July 29th, there's a protest happening there at City Hall. If you're in the area, if you're in Hamilton, take part. Give me a shout. Get in contact with the Canadian Combat Coalition. They're the ones that are organizing this event. And as well, there's a protest happening in Edmonton on the 30th. Now, I'm not sure about the details on the event that's happening in Edmonton, but if you're in the Edmonton area, get in contact with the Canadian Combat Coalition, get in contact with myself as the week progresses, and hopefully I'll have some more details for you. But like I said, this is a total slap in the face to Canadians, especially considering how little our wounded veterans get in compensation, how little the families get. And we're going to pay this guy $10.5 million? Are you serious? Like, come on, man. Like, how many houses, how many cars can you buy with that money? Even if his rights were infringed upon, even if the Canadian government, didn't protect him, which I disagree with, but even if there's some sort of validity to that argument, $10.5 million? Oh my God. So, I mean, yeah, like I said, it's no wonder that these types of protests are propping up across the country. And I encourage everybody to get involved. If you want to organize your own protests, go out there. Even if it's only 10 or 15 of you, who cares? Take some videos, take some photos, have fun with your friends, get the information out there, show the rest of Canada that there are patriots out there who are pissed off, who want to voice their opinion, who want to get together with other patriots and, you know, just really take it to this garbage liberal government that is ruling us right now. As well, I heard this, that there's some sort of pro-Khadr protest. There's this pro-Khadr rally, so to say, happening in Ottawa on Parliament Hill. Now, I don't know if that's for sure going to be taking place. I've seen it on a couple like anti-fascist sites and, you know, anti-racist Canada. I don't know if they're just, you know, putting that out there to kind of F with us, so to say. But yeah, if that is happening, I encourage a counter-protest. If you're in the Ottawa area, if you're in Ottawa, maybe you could organize a counter-protest. I'm sure maybe something is already in the works, but I figured I'd throw that out there and let you guys know that there are actually Canadians that are, you know, wanting to rally in support of Khadr. And these are just extreme left-wingers. These are just people that are doing it to prove a point, to try to take a stab at the so-called racists or bigots or whatever that are upset with the Khadr settlement. So yeah, it's just, it's a very, very significant event. There's no way this guy should have been paid $10.5 million. People are absolutely outraged, and they have every right to be. So I'm looking forward to the protest happening in Hamilton on the 29th. I hope anybody in that area can do that, as well as Edmonton. On the 30th, get in contact with the Canadian Combat Coalition. Maybe there's other organizations that are getting involved as well. And moving forward, I want to do maybe like a weekly live feed where I can just let everybody know the different protests or events that are happening. And people can chime in on the comments, and you can either post links or let me know what's happening. And this can kind of be like a little bit of like a message board to keep everybody updated as to what's going on. I think that would be kind of like a unique thing for me to offer on Facebook. I'm trying to work my way into different platforms. I actually have a website up right now. It's not completely finished. The finished product will be up, I think, August 1st. So I'll be promoting. Sorry, I just had a phone call there. I'm going to have to get going soon. But yeah, I think this would be a great opportunity to do the live feeds, to keep everybody updated. I can do it once a week, get a schedule going so everybody can kind of be aware of when I'm going to be going live, so I can let everybody know of the different protesters. Mayor, I just seen that you tuned in there. I just want to say congratulations on a very, very successful protest in Mississauga at the Justin Trudeau fundraiser. Not only did you force him to go into the back, but you guys got great media coverage as well. And I cannot stress enough the importance of visibility, of getting good optics out there. And this was a perfect opportunity for you guys to do what you do best, JDL, and that is show up, be peaceful, be respectful, but also be strong and hold a serious demeanor. That's something that I feel you guys have perfected well, and the other groups out there can emulate after you guys. So thank you very much. Congratulations to the JDL and all the other protesters. Canadian Combat Coalition, thank you for putting on this protest in Hamilton, and I hope the rally in Edmonton is successful as well. And like I said, anybody in the Ottawa area, if this pro-Khadr rally is actually happening at Parliament, get out there and counter-protest. Show these guys that Canadians are not happy with it. They do not represent the majority by any means. So thank you everybody for watching. Have a good one, and until the next time, guys, take it easy.